Vegas show, the first Vegas show last year in 2005, and on our way back home, I had left before my friend Cruz had left, and I got home about 7 o'clock, fell asleep, and right about 10 o'clock, I just woke up, and I was sitting at my friend's house, and I don't have no cell phone reception inside the house. I just happened to wake up at 10 o'clock and walk to my car, and as soon as I got to my car, my phone rang. Just answer the phone, and my buddy Cruz was like, "Hey, I need you to come pick me up." And what happened? I crashed my car. And I was like, "Yeah, right." Like, no. So he rolled his car 7 times. So, take him to the hospital, and the next day, and that's the day of the show at the Grove. We're sitting there in the doctor's office, and it's 9 o'clock. The show's already started. We're like, okay, we gotta make a decision here, because we both have tickets, and we're both gonna go. He goes up to the nurse, and he says, "Hey, can I leave?" She's like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, it's a Morrissey show." And she's like, "Oh, you're a Morrissey fan?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, go ahead." She let him go. So he left the doctor's office, injured. He drove down to the Grove and caught the show, and then went to all 5 of the Wilton shows. On the second show, which was on a Friday, he actually wrote him a letter telling him about what had happened, and I'm coming back from Vegas, and just what we had just been going through just recently, that time period in our lives, and just asked him to dedicate There Is a Light That Never Goes Out to us. So that Friday, throws it up on the stage. Morrissey grabs it and puts it in his shirt, and we're like, okay, well, he got it. So we don't know what's going to happen, whatever. The next day, it's Saturday, he sings, it's a 9th song. He sings the song, turns around, and walks back to get a drink of water. And look at Cruz, I'm like, well, hey, even though he didn't say it, it's still for us. All of a sudden he turns around and says, "I'd like to dedicate that song to Cruz," and we just went crazy. And he goes, "You? No, you?" And then he points at me and he goes, "Sammy." And that was, we just went crazy. You can't have any words, to even express that.
Cruz, no, you. Sammy.